Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, you are going to have to excuse our appearance. We have been working hard all day between the basement, the chickens, and then we got caught in a rainstorm. Yeah, because we had to move the chickens in the rainstorm. Yeah. So we look like we've been through a rainstorm.
We're beat.
We're beat. I have no makeup on. But you know what? We needed to get this tag filmed. So you don't care what we look like. We're just doing it.
That's it.
So this week, the no tag questions come from Suzanne over at Suzanne Bright Lines. So Suzanne, thank you for these questions. And as always, everyone that participates in the tags will be listed in the description box below. There's a big wet spot on my shirt. I splashed tea on me when the Phillies screwed up the inning. Anyway, squirrel. What else do we say? Go check out everybody's channel. Thank you, Suzanne. Let's get started on these questions.
Number one.
These are an eclectic mix.
Eclectic mix, okay. If you were forced to move because of extreme weather events, where would you choose?
That actually happened in our general area a year ago. There was a tornado that touched down, what, 2 towns over?
Yeah. Probably about 7 miles from us, which is too darn close.
And I mean, it just, excuse me. Like, there would be one house that wasn't touched, and the house next door to it
was destroyed.
There was nothing left. Like, literally didn't look like there was a house there. It was insane. So that reality kind of hits home. But if I had to start all over from scratch, definitely out of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know. I need somewhere
we'll get some land.
Yeah, I want land, lots of land, but I also like the coast. I mean, we're only an hour from the ocean.
Yeah. Maybe the Carolinas.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. Out of New Jersey. That's my answer. Out of New Jersey. Number 2. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Who is your go-to person when you are feeling overwhelmed?
He never feels overwhelmed. He's so chill.
I get stressed every now and then, not often, but
he doesn't show it.
I can't show it because if I get stressed, then she gets stressed. So.
But that's not the way it's supposed to be. If you're stressed, I'm supposed to help you.
Yeah. But truth, if I get stressed, you'll be stressed. So there you go. So I just don't get stressed. That's it.
He's definitely my go-to. He is my rock, my sounding board, my everything.
Keep her grounded. It's a full-time job. Number 3. What is your favorite self-care go-to when you find a day to yourself?
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
A nap.
Well, a day to yourself. I was gonna say together we like to go to the beach, but if I have a day to myself, I mean, you know, I love spending time in the kitchen, just cooking and all that. But I think like aimlessly wandering around Kirkland's and Hobby Lobby and things like that, just or just taking time to sew something or read.
I'd probably say tinkering.
He's a tinkerer.
I like to tinker.
He loves to tinker.
Yeah.
That's how I am in the kitchen, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, if I had nothing to do, I'd like to just, like I said, just aimlessly wander around Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby or Joanne's Fabrics, something like that.
Number 4. With push to go to electric, would you buy a new car or would you use public transport?
Well, where we live, there's really no public transportation.
Yeah, I mean, there's buses, but
they don't go where we would need to go.
Yeah. Or it would take you 5 hours to get where you want to go.
Right. Like 10 miles away.
Yeah.
We do not have a good public transportation system here. Now, if we wanted to say like, go to New York, we could drive to the train station and take a train to New York, but we'd still have to drive.
Yeah.
So I guess we would
I mean,
buy a new car, but I'm not
Go ahead.
100% sold on electric cars. I think there is a lot more research that needs to be done. Hybrid cars, yes. Fully electric,
I don't know. Of course, I've always wanted a Tesla, but I don't. I mean, I'm granted, I've not really researched them.
you know, the Mega Millions drawing is tonight,
Oh, that's true.
and I invested, and I have 2 tickets.
All right. Yeah.
I'll buy you a Tesla if you buy me an Audi
Deal.
R8.
I'm worried about that. Well, I could always increase your life insurance. Just kidding. Number 5. Do you prefer DIY or a tradesperson to do job around the house? Oh, I'm a DIYer. That's
Do you? Yeah, I was gonna say they know.
They
Come
know,
on,
yeah.
they know. Although I will say, if money was no object, the next time we need to paint the house,
Oh, yeah.
I'd hire a painter. There are certain things we just like when we had all the new flooring put in. Like we did Adam's room by ourselves. When we had the whole house done at one time, we did hire someone.
Yeah.
Only because it needed to be done in a timely manner.
Yeah, and it would have taken me too long.
It would have taken Doug way too long, and it was
Big job.
and it was not an inexpensive floor.
Yeah.
And like the guy that we hired to do it told us exactly how much to get, and let me tell you, he was
to the box.
zero waste.
Yeah.
Zero waste. Not that Doug is not so good at everything, but there probably would have been a little bit of waste, and it might have cost us an extra box or two, and it would have been significant. So certain things we will hire out, but 90% of the time, you guys remember the big remodel of 2020 in our house?
Yeah.
I can link that video up here, the big reveal. I'll link that up in the cards and down in the box, but we like to DIY.
Yeah. Number 6, do you have a grab and go bag? I don't know if that means.
Yes. Well, I do and I don't. It's not always packed, but you know, you've seen us go on like day trips and car trips. You know, I always have a car bag.
Oh, okay.
So that's I have my little car bag. I always have my menu planning binder. I always have a cookbook or 2. I always have my headphones. I always have a charger. And then depending on what we're doing, I usually pack a cooler. So I have sort of a grab and go bag. When the kids were little, 100% had a grab and go bag. We had a diaper bag packed at all times, ready to go out the door.
Yeah.
You don't have a grab and go bag.
No, not really. She's my grab and go bag.
I do his grab and go.
Yep. Number 7. List what you would put in a grab and go bag. There we go.
Okay, well, I just told you. We didn't read these questions beforehand. So yeah, when my grab and go bag, like I said, I always take a.
Sorry, that's fine.
I take a bag. You know, if we're gonna be in the car longer than like an hour, you know, magazines, books, cookbook, my meal planning binder, because usually I'm working on my menu for the next month or the next week or something like that. And definitely headphones, because depending on how long the car ride is, Doug and I love to chit chat with each other, and depending, like, we'll listen to our Bible in a year together. But then sometimes I like to catch up on YouTube videos, and sometimes Doug gets tired of listening to my YouTube videos. So, yeah.
Number 8, what are you reading or listening to right now?
Well, I have 3 books going. I have one of my canning books that I'm kind of going through and marking pages on stuff I would like to make. I also have a Laura Childs scrapbooking mystery called Mumbo Gumbo going. 4. I have The Obesity Fix by Dr. James D. His name's this long. Guy I follow on Instagram. And also The Supper of the Lamb by Scott Hahn. So I got a lot going.
Yeah, she does. I didn't know you started that. I'm reading Rome Sweet Home by Scott Hahn. Scott and Kimberly.
Are you still reading that other book, like the fiction book?
Oh, I haven't picked that up in a while, so no, not right now.
Yeah, so I've got, like the hardback library book, the hardback book I own, the Kindle book. Yeah.
I was reading a book by Robert Jordan. I don't remember the name of it.
Something of Time.
Wheel of Time, yes, because it was an Amazon series, like a movie.
Fun fact. Neither one of my boys were ever big readers. Doug and I are huge readers. My boys were never readers. Andrew, I kind of understand with the dyslexia. It was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Challenging for him. And Adam just never found the love of reading. Well, both of them now in college and after, Adam is crazy reader now, a crazy reader, and Andrew is reading. So don't fret if your kids aren't big readers right now. I mean, yes, it's good for them, and I read to them constantly. Yeah. We read to them in utero.
Yeah.
And they just weren't, but they did find their love of reading. So there is hope if you have children who are not readers.
Yeah. Number 9. When was the last time you did something spontaneously without feeling guilty? Re work, children, or spouse?
We are not.
No, we did something spontaneous.
Well, I was gonna say that. We are not generally spontaneous people. But about 2 months ago, it was like a Tuesday night, and I said, "Let's go to the movies."
Yeah.
And we went to see Father Stu.
That's right. Yeah.
At the movies. That was. Yeah.
Yeah. Our lives are not very spontaneous.
We're not. And it says without feeling guilty. I was going to say 4 more new baby chicks, but I kind of feel guilty about that because...
Well, that was kind of spontaneous, yeah.
Yeah, but it says without feeling guilty, and I feel guilty.
Yeah. Why?
Why? Because I just feel like I guilted you into it or coerced you into it or...
About your eyes, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I kind of feel a little bit guilty about that. And let me tell you, they are the 4 craziest chicks
noisiest
we've ever had. They are so noisy.
They
literally chirp all day long. They don't stop. And they jump vertically.
Yeah.
They look like they're on little trampolines. They jump vertically and spastic.
Oh yeah, you walk by and they flip out.
You walk by and they just completely flip out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really interesting when they move outside.
Yeah.
So.
And the last one. What made you smile today?
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that you were home.
Yeah.
I
thought I could be home.
We had a very lovely morning together. That was very nice. Made me smile. The basement is all clean, neat, and organized, except for somebody's workshop.
Oh, yeah. I'm working on it.
He's working on it, but
I started.
It's not because he was helping me.
Yeah.
He was a huge help to me. and we probably decluttered in the last couple of days about 50 items between the thrift store box and our Gibbstown Giving Facebook page.
And probably about 6 bags of trash.
6 bags of trash.
Yeah.
So that really made me smile. So a lot to smile about today.
Yes.
So, and Adam had a safe flight to Boston. And Andrew's popping home tomorrow for 15 minutes just to pick up his Phillies jersey.
Yes.
He scored tickets to the Diamond Club at the Phillies game tomorrow night.
Lucky dog.
8 rows behind home plate. So we will be looking for him on TV tomorrow night. So yeah, lucky dog. So I get to see him tomorrow for 15 minutes. So we can, can't believe he didn't have his Phillies jersey at school with him. But anyway, so lots of stuff made me smile today, especially this guy. So that is it.
That is it.
Oh, it didn't make me smile when we had to go out during a monsoon to
rescue the
chickens.
Yes.
That did not make me smile. Although we were laughing about it. We were
like 30 or not, so like 5 seconds and we were drenched.
Yes, like out the back door, we were drenched. And so like we kind of took our time because we were already soaked. It was a monsoon.
It was raining that hard. I mean,
so like, we were kind of laughing about it. We were dripping.
I'm just glad the tent didn't flip over.
I'm so grateful that Doug was home and not at work.
Yeah.
That I didn't have to do that myself because that would have been a little cray-cray. So lots of stuff to make us smile today.
There you go. She makes me smile.
You always make me smile. Except when you're making me crazy.
Full-time job.
Anyway, my friends, we're getting a little punchy because it is so late and I need to go get a shower. So thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with us on this Tuesday, No Tuesday tag. And thank you again, Suzanne, for these questions. They were a lot of fun. Not sure who's up next. I just know I'm not until September. And don't forget, 2 weeks, we will see you for a No Tag Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow for a weekly weigh-in and WW meeting topic. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you in our next video.